You know, there are places on Earth older than time itself, where kings reigned for tens of thousands of years.
A copper divine. Return one more time.
Now returned to their home planets, the Earth remains at the furthest stretch of the universe. But perhaps our lost civilizations have been watching all along. We are the ones who were lost.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pity. Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
David, you're sleeping on the job.
Awake.
Yeah, well, we got a call from some homeless person reporting a ghost sighting at the monument.
Chavez, history is history. Tell him no drugs, no hallucination.
News at 11.
Funny. Follow the lead. So pop two, cowboy.
Chavez, you know I don't believe in ghosts.
Big Mike. Yeah. Donuts on Chavez. Stat.
Please tell me we are not here just listening to police scanners. Or were you expecting a crackhead to knock off a liquor store?
TJ, my parents didn't send me to Harvard to follow police scanners.
I'd say the crackheads were making the donuts. Crack nuts?
So you went to Harvard and you ended up a field reporter?
My parents wanted me in politics, political science. I changed my major to language and journalism.
I went to community college and studied journalism in Iraq. Sounds like your parents emptied their pockets for nothing.
You do realize that I was in high school when you were in Iraq.
You realize I have to approve every story, so what are we doing here?
Chavez got a call about some ghost story, probably some crackhead. Just another ghost chase.
Well, the crackheads make good crack nuts.
So I guess we're just listening to police scanners. I think I need a vacation.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to get away? But it's just work, work, work.
Coming about for a visual confirmation. Stabilizing in 3, 2, 1.
Copy that, Navigator 3. Waiting on your mark to start receiving imagery.
Roger that. Stabilized and about to set for the imagery of the planetary alignment.
Navigator 3, you are cleared to transmit. Begin session 1 of 1.
Range to scope for Pluto in T-10.
Copy that. Set to engage the Dragona and set to telescope.
Telescope is set, ready to transmit.
Houston, we are entering lockdown in the final countdown in 3, 2, 1. Set.
Captain set. 1 through 5 and transmitting.
Copy that. Transmitting. Houston, are you receiving transmission?
Copy that, Navigator 3. Imaging is being received loud and clear. Data is uninterrupted. Great job, guys. Proceed with transmission.
Almost 2 years, and now we're pregnant. It'll be amazing what we could hide in a spacesuit, huh? Happy accident, perhaps?
Quiet. Transmitting. A baby born in space is not a happy accident.
Yes, such things will exist.
Thank you, Houston. It's quite a sight. Houston, we are monitoring a massive sun flare.
Copy that. I hope the beach goers are wearing sunscreen today.
Take California. Thanks, yeah.
Go away, bad dream.
Was that an earthquake? I don't like earthquakes.
Boston doesn't have earthquakes. If we had earthquakes, we wouldn't have any good buildings left. I don't know what that was.
I don't think we should take the barge for the alignment.
The telescope is on the barge. That's the only way we'll get the live feed. That's the mission.
Something doesn't feel right.
Steve, trust me. That's your back, brother.
Copy that.
Three, 2, 1. Houston, we are experiencing a fluctuation in power, diverting all auxiliary power from secondary. The battle train reducing all output levels by 85% and rising. Primary thruster disengaged.
Descent is accelerating. 67%, 71%, 74%. Estimated time of impact, 48 minutes, 44 seconds. We are losing power by 90%.
Lieutenant Marks, where is my vessel?
As far as I can tell, sir, she's behind Pluto. Hopefully, we can regain power. We can see that vitals and central power is still holding. But it appears that all external functions, as well as telescope and communications, are inoperative. Sir.
They are behind Pluto. We should be back online in 30 minutes. Yes, sir? Hopefully? This is the U.S. military, Lieutenant. We don't do hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Graves.
Yes, sir.
Make it happen.
Navigator 3, this is Houston. Do you copy? Navigator 3, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Oh my God. Shut down power from source 2. Houston, all power returning to primary rate descent, decreasing by 70%. Turn it off. Turn it off now.
But you can't turn it off. Like the collective, servants of Common Ra, who could only react to his bidding.
Hey! Nobody messes with my monument! Big Mike, are you getting this? Are we live?
Yeah, it's gonna look like the Blair Witch Project running down the street.
TJ, we getting this?
Go.
Common Ra, ancient builder of civilizations, designed obelisks to harness the mystical powers from the Earth's core. Tied to the very spirit of mankind.
We're coming to you live from Channel 10 News.
Our field reporter and local historian David Allen is standing by in Massachusetts. David?
Good afternoon, Boston. We're here at the Bunker Hill Monument, where we've just witnessed men breaking into our monument.
Sir, why are you breaking into the monument?
Detener tu deber pastoria la espalda.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
Thank you for joining us in Boston. We've just witnessed scientists. Holy crap! Capitalists breaking into scientists breaking into our monument.
But for every negative, there too must be a positive. That's the thing about energy. It's older than time itself.
Attention Flight 225, Dr. Logan. Traffic advisory, Camp Lieutenant Military Traffic Pad. Full course to reduce speed to calibrated approach airspeed.
Hold!
What was that?
I don't know. Did you get it?
We lost the feed, but we should have the disc.
I've never seen a government plane like that before. Oh, perfect. They went that way. Hey, same team. You see the big camera, don't you? Wait, don't you know who I am?
Yeah, you're the perp in the back of my car.
You got it.
I mean now.
Houston, this is Navigator 3. Are you receiving the transmission?
Grid 1 is still offline. Remove main line and test to see if the hardwire is hot.
Houston, this is Navigator 3. Are you receiving?
Auto relay is inoperational.
Please find me the schematics for rerouting power to the main thruster.
Houston, this is Navigator 3. Are you receiving?
Bobby, give us a break. We can use a timeline here. How long on our current trajectory until we reach Pluto's atmosphere?
20 minutes, roughly, give or take. Pluto does not look as friendly as I thought it would.
What were you expecting, Mickey Mouse?
Whatever it is, we're about to get an introduction.
I don't give a damn if he caught it on tape. Handle it. Now.
What is it, Lieutenant?
We've had another disturbance. We had a portal in Boston. It was at dawn, so there were no other eyewitnesses, with the exception of the reporter. The Templars were there, sir, and he caught them on tape.
Damn it. How do they know? The reporter, was he affiliated?
I don't think so. But they broke into the monument, sir, just before the reporter was picked up by the local cops. We've got to work faster, sir. Otherwise, we're going to have a major shitstorm on our hands.
Lieutenant, I am the shitstorm.
Sir, yes, sir.
Who has visual confirmation?
Hanscom Air Force was able to deploy out of Vanderhoof Conservation. Only one aircraft was able to enter the area before it was lost, almost immediately.
Who runs Hanscom?
General Davenport, sir. He's responsible for Vanderhoff and Great Meadows.
How fortunate for us, Lieutenant. It looks like Navigator 3 is no longer a priority. They'll have to fend for themselves.
But, sir, we have to get their vessel back online.
Lieutenant, if we don't work fast, there won't be a line for them to get on. It's finally begun. Call me if Navigator 3 comes back online. I have to meet with the Order.
Yes, sir.
General Davenport here. Yes, sir. I will find out, sir. Lieutenant Inez!
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me who this camera jockey is and how the hell he captured this event?
No, sir, but I will find out.
I want a lockdown on all live broadcasts.
Roger that. I need a secure line, please.
Men in black, spaceships. David, you're an educated man, and I can't suffer fools. Where's the tape?
I told you, we don't use tape anymore. The camera sends everything directly to the station.
Everything that was electric shorted out, so we don't know what we sent.
It should have been aired by now. It's not my job is in danger, which it isn't, right, TJ?
Not right now, no.
What do you mean, not now?
Enough. I don't give two shits about your job. Someone defaced our monument, and the only one that got caught is you.
He was rambling about something in the car, saying that scientists left when we got there.
Going on and on about that crazy stuff. I don't believe a word of it.
You must have something we can follow. License plates. Give me something, or you're all going to jail for obstruction.
They were dressed in black.
They were dressed in black. Where's your Boston pride? Aren't you a historian or some BS like that?
Sir, I am a historian. My family helped build this town, okay? I interviewed Brady after every single game. I would never deface the monument.
I'm a captain, damn it. So what were you cunning linguists doing there in the first place? And somebody bring me their equipment.
We were eating donuts and listening to police scanners.
Are you making fun of me?
I would never do that, sir.
I don't think you understand. This is the biggest thing to happen to Boston since the Tea Party. And if you don't give me something, then whose phone is that? Switch it off. They better turn it off before I break it into a million pieces.
I think that's coming from your pants, sir.
Oh, O'Neill here. You want what? That's not happening. I got a perp that defaced the monument. A movement.
I'd like to take a movement. I think I got the disc, but I might have just pissed myself.
Not right now.
Uh-huh. Well, you can tell him to come down here himself. When? Fine. But when you're through, I want them back.
What's up, Chieftain?
It seems as though you guys are in more trouble than I thought. So I'll have to fix you all later. But you are mine next.
Oh, look, AK-47s. Looks like you've been outgunned, Daddy-O.
Yeah. Laugh it up, pretty boy.
Think our ride's here, boys.
I'll see you again.
Take a number.
We will need extra military presence over Boston. A second disturbance could happen at any time.
We don't want to cause alarm. We've kept control and our forces cannot be matched. Our position will be sovereign and absolute.
And if it isn't?
Then we can do it your way.
Gentlemen, colleagues, families of the Code, we have ruled in silence for generations, but we will be silent no longer. Our reign will no longer hide in the shadows. Reunited, reinstated, realigned on the international stage for all of the ages hereforth, for all the world to see. This is the sign of the new beginning of the Order. Our brotherhood has lasted through the ages and will once again reign supreme. Our patience has brought us to light, and we will once again bring the world with us.
right. Can you take it for a spin?
Absolutely not.
We probably have to get Dad's approval anyways.
Why don't you go have a protein bar, Michael?
I'd rather have a steak.
You know, there's nothing sexier than a girl with a great library. Do you come here often?
Shut up. Where is the disc? And give me all of your phones right now.
I just got done with like 3 hours of this. There is no disc. Everything goes straight to the station. Thanks to TJ.
The general instructed me to confiscate everything in your personal possession and to hold you all for interrogation if necessary. I have half of a mind to let them do it.
Future wife, you may have half a mind, but you have all of my heart. Okay? We just captured an alien spaceship on camera. I'm gonna be famous.
If you say that to me again, I'm gonna make you infamous. Do you want to know why? Because I'm going to bury you so deep you might find Jimmy Hoffa. Now where is the disc?
Tempting, but I don't always kiss on the first date. Okay? We are with the Channel 10 News. You can't just put us in a box and throw away the key.
Madam Camouflage, I am willing to cooperate with whatever direction or instruction that you think can keep this relationship good, but you gotta keep in mind, we report the news, you make it.
Well, unfortunately, all you reported was a military event that never happened. So you're going to give me the disc, or I'm gonna let my boys in black give you a cavity search, no lube.
DJ, why don't you give her the disc? Clearly, the men in black were not government personnel.
I don't know. You tell me, were they American?
Wait a minute. This disturbance, this wasn't the first time this happened?
Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to say.
What about the... You know, she just walks off when I'm talking to her. I don't know what it is. Well, look, we want answers, okay? You want to lock me up? All you have to do is ask. I'm not really familiar with this whole role reversal thing, so I'm willing to learn.
You want answers, David. We could have had a citywide panic on our hands. I mean, what exactly do you think you witnessed today? A Christmas parade?
Honestly, I have no idea, but it was remarkable.
David, something is in our skies that we can't track, defend ourselves against, or even follow. If word got out about that, people wouldn't leave their homes. And we need to protect them, David, you and I.
I understand, sir. I don't want to cause you any trouble.
Keep it under wraps. Can I count on you, son?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, please accompany the lieutenant for debriefing and give us a full report.
Now, I don't mind a little trouble.
You should.
Yeah.
Do you want the plastic ties again?
Only if you do. I'm not really into that dominatrix kind of vibe.
Do you always talk as cute as you think you are?
No, I talk as cute as I think you want me to be.
What's our current speed and trajectory?
Current speed 2 knots. But the speed is increasing. We have about 2 minutes until impact.
Auxiliary thrusters are no longer effective. We need our primary. We're gonna hit this thing like a bus on a freeway. Revert all auxiliary power to main thruster.
It's not enough power to ignite.
Do it now or we're roadkill.
How you doing, Steve?
I need a minute! Do not disengage auxiliaries. We may not get them back.
Do it now, that's an order.
Steve, we only have 10% power in the primary thrusters.
It's not enough for ignition. We need 20% to get her lead.
Hold on. Diverting all right support systems back up.
Are you out of your mind? You're gonna fry the main circuit.
Gotta go, now.
I got it. Let's go.
Go, go. Hit it now. Hold on, we're gonna hit.
I hope we weren't too rough with you.
No, that's okay. Use plenty of KY. Boy, do I feel fresh.
Do you talk to get yourself in trouble or out of trouble?
Oh, wow. Look at the time. 5 hours really flew by. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Want to get a drink?
How about I show you how many ways I can make you cry with the cattle prod?
I don't eat red meat. Thank you.
I'll be right back. I'll have a driver escort you back to your van.
What, so no rain check then? Wow. Now that's a woman.
Yeah, if you like that sort of I could kick your ass kind of chick, you know. I'm more of a can she make me a pie kind of guy.
You know, this doesn't look like a military operation. Where are we?
This is the Vanderhoof Conservatory. It's been mostly inactive.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't they keep some of it for historical sake? And then now they have private housing?
At first they said it was for reserves, and then, I don't know, it was rumored they were using it to protect the neighborhood from the Great Meadows.
The Great Meadows?
Yeah, this area. The first settlers here, they claimed there were strange things coming in and out. People would disappear, and then if they came back, they were deemed witches.
Strange. But I think we need to get another look at inside that monument.
So we witnessed an alien spacecraft. We're in this creepy library. This all seems like some sort of cult.
David. David, what are you doing?
I saw nothing.
I just saw what looked like the inside of a jail cell, and I don't want to go back there. Put it away.
We could always call a bail bondsman.
The government doesn't provide bail, Mike. Put it away.
Shh, just keep a lookout. Templar Symbolistic Reference Guide. Sia mio de est. This is all backwards. This is entry level. Wait, now this is Masonic.
What do you mean, Masonic?
You know, Freemasons, the guys that started this country?
Great. Put it away. She's on her way back.
Shh. There you will find the sublime light.
Get the smelling sauce. Stephen, wake up. I can't get this vessel running without you, buddy.
We're not going anywhere, Bobby. I think the telescope has been dislodged from the main hull, but it's still functioning.
A little busy attempting to get us off of this rock.
It's still attached. It weighs 3 times the vehicle. We can't take off.
Relax. We'll go out there and disconnect it.
It's minus 250 out there. And we don't even know we can take off.
Sue is right. First, we need to revive Steve. That telescope is our only chance to receive a signal from Earth. Once we lose it, we can only transmit.
Not an option. The longer we sit here, the less chance. Look, I'm going out there. We are getting off this rock.
I meant until we return. I know you want to jump into action, but once we cut off that telescope, we cut off any hope. Let's slow down and figure this out. That way we could talk about it together on Jimmy Kimmel.
What's that signal?
It's a malfunction. It would have to be moving forward to pick up, so... Or a pretty big rock, so I think not.
It's not a rock. It's getting closer.
Houston, are you receiving me? This is Navigator 3. We're sending you images right now. Are you receiving? Houston, this is Navigator 3. Are you receiving?
Lieutenant, I think we have a signal.
Check out satellite position. Can you get a lock on it?
Hold on. Yes, sir. We're locking on right now.
Houston, this is Navigator. We're sending Houston. On.
Navigator 3, we are receiving you. Please repeat.
Houston, this is Navigator 3. We're sending you images right now.
Navigator, we are receiving you and we have open transmission. Are you still holding?
This is Navigator 3. Houston, we're sending you images right now. Are you receiving?
Open the damn digital sequencer.
Sequencer is not picking anything up, sir. All we have is a faint signal. The signal is gone, sir.
The price of the first step to the royal secret. Walk with your eyes upward and keep them to the morning light.
All right, boys, I hope you kept your hands to yourself.
Oh, wow, there you are. I thought we were about to have to spend the night.
You better be careful what you wish for.
You know, you're really good at this role reversal thing, but do you have to enjoy it so much?
All right, guys, enough. Listen, we're at least going to be able to keep that one half of the tape that we have with the apparitions.
Yeah, there's a Pulitzer Prize right there.
Like I said before, like I said 1,000 times, you witnessed a military event that never happened.
Well, what about Chavez? I could lose my job. And what if he just decides to air it?
Chavez knows the rules, and so do you, David. Look, I'm going to need all of your word on this. Enough. Drop it.
Fine. No problem. Steal from me. You can play.
Your man has died. Remove your breathing apparatus.
I don't think we should take the barge for the alignment.
Steve, trust me. I got your back, buddy.
Remove your breathing apparatus. You have nothing to fear. Just breathe.
What are you doing? Calm down.
Okay.
They need to work fast if they are to save his life.
We need to go with him.
It will be faster if you don't interfere.
You will not remove me from this spot until we have seen him.
We will not leave this spot until we have revived your Steve.
Why didn't you say so?
We would not just leave his soul alone on a rock in the middle of space.
No. Of course you wouldn't.
He's only been dead for a short period of time. We will cool his mind as to not induce damage.
Not sure what you said, but I like the way you guys think.
You know how I think.
No. But it's the way I want things to work out. Only you say it before I can.
Well, that much was obvious. But I like the way you think.
You know the way I think?
Of course. I am a council elder. I hear all and see all.
So you know.
I also knew you wouldn't choose to use it.
It's just a case. But I like you, so.
I like you too, Bobby. I will not harm you or your people. But you were smart to be prepared.
So how may I address you?
My name is Sakimib Ra.
Sakimib Ra. Thank you for coming to our aid. Did you see us crash?
No, I heard your cries for help.
Our calls to Houston?
No, your calls for help to Steve.
We didn't send out any calls for Steve.
I did.
The city has built this monument that their example can speak to future generations.
All right, I'll go get the drill. You tie on the rope.
What are you gonna do, just rip down the door?
Yeah.
Dude, no. Where's your Boston pride? You got a knife?
Do I got a knife?
No. That's a big...
Your mother.
Give me a hand here. Wait a minute.
I didn't cry out. But I prayed to God.
Can you speak to God?
No, but I try.
How disappointing.
Can you hear God?
No. But I can hear spirit voices.
Oh, wait, can you hear our thoughts? Did you know that we were searching for other civilizations?
You would have never made the journey. Your aspirations are far beyond your technology, and some species you would not wish to meet.
We have supplies for another 2 years.
With no direction.
How much further to another civilization?
Twice the journey you could have made with your craft. But there are other ways, if you can find them.
Wormholes. The way to bend time.
Space grows. It bends on itself as it grows. If you could find these bends, certainly you would get there faster.
How do you travel between galaxies?
In a word, faith.
This language, it's from the time of King Solomon.
What's it doing here in the monument?
It's one of the earliest cities in America. It's instruction about messages to the universe. It's like messages from the dead.
And today we saw the dead walk among us. Let's get out of here.
Hold on a second. Non nobis domain non nomis said the meaning to the glorion.
Did you hit your head or you speaking Latin?
What about this thing? We come from kings. The world does not know enough. But know thyself. First wisdom after the war. Conquered by no enemy. Newborn, now bright you shine. Never unprepared. Not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but unto your name grant glory. Some kind of proverb.
But a proverb for what? To protect? To protect from who? To protect from what? Ancient wisdom after the war. To keep us from war? Or because war was about to return to us? Because war will always return.
Mike, you gonna give me a beer or what?
You want one? It's from my cousin's brewery. It's a Hefeweizen infused with elderberry and passion fruit.
You must be joking.
Nah.
You have kind of a sensitive side, which is freaking me out. Just saying.
Now you're wasting beer.
That's mercury. Maybe they were measuring something and the thermometer broke. Wait a minute. What the hell is this?
Is that why those Spanish guys were here?
Let's get out of here.
Thousands of years, worlds fought over your Earth's resources. Mining facilities were set up by species from all over the galaxy. And a great time of decadence ensued for many cultures, until a 500-year war broke out over Earth. Many spaceships crossed paths, guns blazing. And the war raged on, until an order was sanctioned to protect the resources. And when we returned, we found that slave cultures from separate universes had crossed bloodlines, produced offspring. Never before had this been possible on any other planet.
And the king was able to understand all languages and spoke to all the peoples to live in the light. And they were called the newborn of the glorified brotherhood.
From Joshua.
Glorified brotherhood. Oh, the clergy of the glorified brotherhood over on 7th and Orange.
These guys don't really like strange new faces. You better let me go this one alone.
Hello? My name is David. I'd like to request an audience. La il Ganova.
What is the source of my longing?
The center of my being.
Your untimely visit is reckless. When the wait is long, you will be summoned when it is time.
The Water Planet's mining efforts from this moment forward are forbidden.
You have no authority.
Universal colonization efforts have been authorized.
We found the universe a barren and discarded post, and yet 5 new unsanctioned mining posts were established under your reign.
The outposts were established on your own territory, and as such, should have been prevented by you.
That decision was yours to make. Slaves have multiplied and are now making claims of their own.
You have not been given an invitation.
This book led me here, and the scientists at the monument today spoke the same language.
You witnessed today's events?
We had it on camera, but everything shorted out.
You're a wise man, but that book does not belong to you.
I found it in the government library.
What does the book tell you?
The saying inside the monument, it's in the same language that's in this book.
And you were able to decipher it?
I am the light. For me, there are no barriers. Openly, I command thee that I am responsible to be purveyor of Secret of Secrets.
What is the last word of the Secret of Secrets?
A dome.
I'm so impressed. But you don't belong here, David. Go to the end of the Cape tomorrow and document what you witness.
I am at your disposal.
Do not return without invitation. Study the book. We will contact you.
Thank you, sir, for your time. I will bother you no further.
If he passes along any information about the collective, eliminate him at once.
You've been grounded, cowboy. Leave the keys to the van. Well, are you gonna say something?
Where's my Pulitzer?
Unless you can Pulitzer out of your ass, it will never happen. What took you so long?
Let me see. The police, a government shakedown, the first recorded video of ghosts, a natural phenomenon, group of government planes never seen before, an alien aircraft, and some gun-toting hottie who clearly suffers from hypertension,
And nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing came through. What about the hard drives?
TJ didn't load them in time.
Static. We lost the connection.
Did anything come through?
Actually, yes. A call from a government official reminded me that if you keep poking your nose on government affairs, he's gonna lock the both of us up.
Yeah, I'm on Homeland Security shit list for sure. But I do have a lead.
Well, you barely have a job. So drop it, sit at a desk while I try to keep the cops from arresting you. Go for Chavez.
Hey, what about follow every lead?
What about jail? We got nothing.
I need a van. Hello.
You need a lawyer. So sit at the desk and plant it. Yeah, what did he say? Well, tell him that we're gonna grant him amnesty. I know I don't have that kind of authority, idiot, but I know someone who does. He owes me a favor. I don't care if he's a senior official. This is my job. Oh, son of a bitch.
Why are we trekking all the way out to Provincetown?
Don't start with me, PJ. Said to follow this lead.
No, Chavez said to follow your new girlfriend's orders and not get involved.
We're not. We're just checking out a lead in the Provincetown dunes. What's the problem?
Nothing to do with the little secret government island out there? Or are you taking us on a Sunday afternoon tour of Massachusetts?
Look, don't start with me, all right? Just be ready with the live feed and make sure we got the backup this time.
That wasn't my fault. I didn't know we were shooting.
And what are we shooting? Mating season with the SEALs?
Don't worry, I have a lead at 3 o'clock.
A lead to what?
Dave? A general throwing us in jail? You know I don't like tight spaces.
Don't worry, it's gonna be a good day. I can feel it in my bones.
Parker, pull up a weather satellite image of Fort Warren Island off the Cape. I want a play-by-play. Send a snapshot of it, now. NORAD, General Davenport here. Heavy disturbance coming out over the Cape. Roger that. We are authorized to use full force. Repeat, shoot on sight.
That's it, up there.
Where are we going now?
How about lunch?
Is that all you think about? It is there. All right, just pull in. Let's pull over here. Take over there across the parking lot at the top of the dunes. Get your flip-flops on, boys. We're gonna take a walk on the beach.
This is a national park, not a national headline, Dave.
We've run out of time. The sanction is near an end.
You mentioned that we were a slave planet?
That is up to the collective. You have the right to claim your universe and join the 33 constellations, but your people must be deemed worthy.
And if we're not worthy?
Then your planet will return to mining status before you destroy it.
Look at that. Come on, go get TJ, quick.
We've got a bogey in Sector 7, too.
Roger that. Parker, get me a sit rep. I want support in the air in 5.
This is exactly what the general told us not to do. We are all going to get locked up.
This is going down right now.
We're gonna get locked up.
This is the story. Mike, get a shot on the beach. Are you getting this?
Not yet, but we're about to.
Look up.
What the hell was that? Just keep shooting.
Received notice of some action out on the Cape. We'll go live with David Allen.
We've just arrived at this scene. We've seen these sort of crop circles in the sand. Then the sky opens up and the ship just splashed down with great velocity. Based on this event and others that we've recently witnessed, I believe this was an anticipated alien encounter. And it was met by the United States Air Force. Whoa! Look at it go!
If you've just joined us, you missed what we believe was an alien aircraft that just moments ago...
How is this guy getting to these locations first?
His source is unknown. We believe it's dumb luck, sir.
We're spending $1 billion on Space Force, and your best answer is dumb luck? I want this camera jockey put on a short leash.
I will get Hanscom on the line, sir.
Down with great velocity. Before it jumped up, it took off again, and the ships followed it. We'll be here to bring you the latest as the situation develops. Anything to report from the studio, Bob?
I'd say so, David. Sit tight because this thing is making some rounds. This ship was seen and heard across the entire planet. Videos and pictures are pouring in from all over the world.
Son of a... David. Bogey's on the move. Inez, get the media feed on the line. Going to be no stopping this one.
Yes, sir.
How did we miss this one?
Were we ever? Our field reporter and local historian David Allen is standing by at what will certainly become a new monument in Massachusetts. Where English colonists once arrived, we now have an alien species just about 500 yards offshore.
Everything is being done that can be done, sir.
We just unzipped our pants on alien interactions. That's going to be on my name.
We've got it under control.
My ass. You were supposed to keep that boy's mouth shut.
General, there are reports coming from all over the world.
I don't give a damn. He was first on the scene again. Why? I would bet it was that damn book.
Vincent.
Santiago, I've witnessed a new proponent in line with the directive. His name is David.
We are too close to the last cycle to allow for any delegate. If there is any further infringement on your ordinance, he is to be eliminated.
But, sir, what?
At this point, we cannot be distracted.
As it is written.
Sergeant Inez, you see the beach today? Looking pretty nice. Maybe you should come down.
This is not a joke, David. The most powerful man from the most powerful country in the world knows you by your first name. This is not a good thing.
Come on, Sergeant Inez. You know, I might be a little bit late tonight. Maybe half an hour or so. Maybe meet me at Applebee's.
You stole from me, and we had a deal.
Boy, your librarians are tough these days. I mean, I would do. What's the penalty for that?
Treason. Stay right there. We're coming to you now.
Very direct. I like the way you save time.
Just don't move. And this time, no KY. I don't care how you bring him back, as long as he's barely breathing.
Boys, we're gonna need a new ride.
Few have evolved. Although some have done so masterfully, most will remain in search of purpose. Those who have evolved will join the 33 constellations, while others may serve it.
People who have evolved? How will we know?
You, Mary, have 5 bloodlines of mixed races within you. You've pushed all your limitations, mind, body, and soul.
I don't know about that.
Where you have grown, others have digressed.
Hey, wait a minute.
Don't worry, your skill set will not be without reward.
Reward? I don't need your reward.
Are you quite sure? I'm merely a custodian. I'm here to try and save you and your kind.
Save me? Save me from who?
Yourself.
You seem to have a habit of being at the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah, sorry, time's never been my strong suit.
No, that's twice now. I'm afraid this time is not going to be so good.
Yeah, just a dumb luck accident, I guess.
There are no accidents. Who told you about the collective?
The what?
No one has ever caught us on camera, and no one will ever again.
You guys are Templar Knights, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Look in the right pocket. Look in the right pocket. The book right there.
Where'd you find this?
I was in a government office. I found it by accident. I was only able to understand it because I studied dead languages. But the Order of the Knights Templar have been hiding out since the Pope ran them out of Portugal.
Knights never left Portugal. They rebuilt it, residing for decades after the Pope's passing, teaching Christianity and expanding the word to the North and South Americas, to the world. This brought you here?
That led me to an old order of the Freemasons.
What order?
Boston, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Certainly you must remember.
Look, it's the book. I found them by accident.
Again, there are no accidents. Perhaps one day you'll become a patriot rather than a pirate.
I've been a Patriots fan my entire life. And just because I'm from the Cape, that does not make me a pirate.
Perhaps we can use you. Can you be in Washington, D.C. by tomorrow morning?
Yeah, it takes about 4 hours, but we just lifted up our skirts. There's a helicopter on the way here now. We got a global positioning in the van. We're not making it off the Cape.
Grab your crew and cameraman. Use one of our vans. This book is only half the information. Here's the other half. Be wise with this.
Where the hell is Foley?
He's managing international relations. I'm joining him at the top of the hour. You will soon have nothing to worry about in this matter.
D'Artan, you can orchestrate a Middle Eastern peace treaty in which Saudi will give the U.S. a bid at $75 a barrel fixed for the next 10 years. How?
I have old friends you would not know. Your new report will show a new renegotiated resource, and all stateside oil mining will simply cease due to its high cost.
And the tankers that have been sitting offshore for the last 7 weeks, they will suddenly become available.
Very much so.
So everything is set with the Middle East Peace Treaty?
Not exactly. But if you do what I say, we will grant you the next presidency. You will be the new authority of America and its soon-to-be not-so-free world.
Your planet was set to develop for a term, and that term has ended.
Have we developed?
You have enough resources for several planets, yet you let your own people starve.
But we've changed so much in the past 100 years alone. We've accomplished so much.
The state of corruption would suggest otherwise. Few squander pennies from the overpopulated masses, while the true genius minds born amongst them are ignored. Pollution of such great magnitude, industrial waste. You are killing your most important and delicate species. And for what? The crudity of nuclear power and its misuse. Oil that now pollutes every molecule of your existence. Wireless communication waves shooting in and out of your brain, shortening your lifespan by decades.
Making corrections.
It's not enough.
Don't we get a chance to fight for our planet?
You have the right for your species to defend itself. Instead, you fight over race, color, religion.
We're not perfect, but we're getting better. Then we're fighting for unity.
You should have fought harder.
Mr. Ambassador, on the topic of oil trade, how does the new administration stand on the current rate of exchange?
The U.S. rate of exchange shall not be limited. It shall continue at $190 a barrel.
I don't care if you have to take them out with a Molotov cocktail and a good pair of running shoes. That contract cannot go through. And bring me that reporter.
Black bag.
Yes. And I like my meat tenderized.
But, Mr. Ambassador, we are paying $150,000 a day for those tankers to sit offshore. If we buy their oil instead of yours, we stand to make $200 million next year.
Our price is firm.
The President has authorized me to remove all sanctions on Saudi Arabia. Mr. Ambassador, Armenia will increase its oil mineral rights to you if you allow this peace treaty to be signed. I will guarantee U.S. oil exports for 10 years under these lighter sanctions.
Why do we need any mineral rights?
Because we have a secondary contract for your resources at double your price.
I have it under the highest authority that by the next full moon, you will be the main oil exporter in the universe. And the US will not be using its own oil resources. Ever.
Mr. Fowley, no more U.S. oil mining?
Ceased. New sanctions were approved. It goes to Congress in the morning.
Says the next president of the United States.
I am satisfied. We will sign the peace treaty. No further stipulations are required.
Very brave, Mr. Ambassador, sir. I will inform U.S. Customs at once. The boats will no longer be detained, pending signature, of course.
Oh, Mr. Next President, you want that job? You need to stomp out the voice of that reporter.
Your special delivery's already en route, sir.
Are we early? What day is it?
It is way too quiet.
Okay, let's get at the park, see if we can find a quiet spot.
Yeah, boss. What's going on, guys? You have a permit? Wait. You're not that guy from Boston, are you?
Liar. Who does he think he is, just going about an alien ship? Oh, slap him right across his face. I mean, what's he trying to cause, a riot?
Yeah, it's pretty irresponsible.
Right, let's get across the park and stay aside.
But I'm still gonna need to see a permit.
Right. You know, we're just shooting exteriors for a small documentary on Obelix and the power places that they reside.
Sorry. No permit, no picture.
Look, it's just a quick one of the monument. No tripod, no house. Just 5 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes tops.
Thank you. So how long until we return to Earth?
We've been here for some time.
Can they see us?
Humankind walks around oblivious.
That's an understatement.
But oblivious to what?
You run a race for power, control over one another, always pointing the finger, never realizing that you are one race. The human race.
Get some audio going.
So, you do not have a permit.
Come on, we'll just shoot in the memorial. What's the big deal? I'm an idiot.
Where's the book, David?
You mean the one that's not in my hand? I don't even think I looked at it.
Yeah? Then why are you in DC?
Jose Andres? Great restaurant, mind-blowing.
That sounds like sarcasm. How about this? I can tase you now, or I can tase you later. Which one would you rather have?
Let's go with later. I guess. We can make it special. Maybe we'll make a night of it, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah, take it easy, bro.
Ah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's the spot. Thank you, man. There. Good? I got it. I got it, okay? I got it. Okay. It's all there. It's all there. Thank you. One more to the left. One more to the left. Oh, this isn't your first time.
Whatever the charges are, I want you to know he made all the decisions. Thank you.
Hey, I helped. But I kind of see what he means.
David, you know why I did all your puff pieces, right?
Donuts? Look, your side of journalism is kind of fun.
You think this is fun?
Kinda.
Shut up, Mike. This isn't fun. I'm tied up in this tiny room. I have to pee. Look, how is this my fault? How is this your fault? I should be at home right now, lying on the couch with my wife ordering a pizza.
You better hope that they untie you first, or I'm gonna take care of business for them.
Sounds like you two are having some type of personal issue. I'm going to have to remove myself from this little lover squabble.
Come on. Really? TJ, come on. You're not gonna hit me. Wait, hey, what? What? Ah!
TJ, I was only joking.
David. So good to see you. I said tenderize him, not dance on his face.
I'd like you to know that I'm a veteran, and I was brought to D.C. against my will, and I am of sound mind to cooperate. Do anything you like to get me out of this room.
No one is leaving. You've all seen too much. How do I know what else David has discovered from the book?
I don't read Sanskrit.
You think I don't know your family's history, David? You're a soldier, and this is your army.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Clearly.
Hot damn it! Can't someone just ask me a question? I have not followed in my family's footsteps. I'm a field reporter. This is not my war.
It is now. What does the book tell you that all the smartest minds in the world can't understand? Or is it what your family would like us to believe?
What are you talking about?
See, I know all about your family's practice. I know about many families' practices, David, but they're all wrong.
Sir, I'm just a public servant.
You are now, and you will serve.
Sir, can I have a word with you?
No more words, Lieutenant.
We have just gotten a report that there are disturbances happening all over the planet.
Earth, ruled by ancient beings, until the Great War broke out over its resources. Once the elders of these races returned, they found that slave cultures had migrated, crossed bloodlines. Human beings, the youngest of all species, had crossed bloodlines from all parts of the universe. A 25,000-year sanction was created, and they placed the best of the best on different parts of the globe. To interfere with our evolution was an act punishable by death. But this child of the 33 constellations must still stand trial. Many species look to claim ownership over this planet. When the sanction is over, ancients capable of interstellar travel have returned to judge the living and the dead. Secret societies have guided us throughout the ages. But who will rise up? Who will be the voice of our planet? And who would be our demise?
It's finally begun.
This is not a war.
But it is, David. An ancient war that was ceased due to an overextended rule of power, but no more. Earth will once again be returned to its original purveyors, and you and everyone on Earth will serve. And I, the soon-to-be leader of the formerly free world, will no longer have to listen to half-baked opinions.
The sanction has ended.
So, David, what does the book tell you that escapes the rest of us?
A race of people does exist. There's a mix of all bloodlines on the Earth.
There is no master race. Both you and Hitler misunderstood.
It's the human race's longest walk a mix of all bloodlines. A mix of all races, the human race.
Fool. I kept racism alive for just that purpose. Only in America could we have all races, but it would take 10 generations.
But they do exist. I can prove it. Open the book. You should have studied Sanskrit.
Then you should have brought a bigger army. These people will never see judgment, and neither will you. This and the country that was promised will rule what's left of the world and the slaves left in it, and neither you nor your people will take that from me.
Tie that crazy bastard to a chair, now! You, bring the ties here now.
Why did you do that?
Because he's not going to be the one running this world.
3 tours to Iraq, and I wasn't a reporter.
You just shot a high-ranking official.
Technically, you did.
You ragtag bastards are unbelievable.
The way I see it is that you just shot that crazy, what everybody call him again?
Crazy bastard.
In the head before he tried to kill a future national hero.
Things are about to go down and it's going to be bad. We all need to get out of here. Now.
Are those cars just stalling over there?
Hey.
I hope that wasn't a one-time thing. It was that, but just because you just saved my life.
Maybe you won me over with the Jose Andres, or I actually think you're cute. Anyways, go get him, Tigers.
Batteries in that thing still working?
Lithium batteries, they just keep ticking.
I think the cell phones are dead. Should we give this another shot?
David, you got me going again. Let's do this. Here.
Thanks for coming around, man.
We're coming to you live from Channel 10 News.
It would appear that alien aircraft are appearing all over the world. Our sources tell us that obelisks at major sites all have alien crafts hovering by or over for what we do not know.
We go live to our field reporter in Washington, D.C., David Allen.
Can't quite believe my eyes, but it seems as though a golden craft is lowering itself from inside of the cloud. Yes, it's very clearly a craft descending from inside of the cloud. Because of the proximity of the Washington Monument, I have to ponder, is this happening anywhere else on the globe?
As our field reporter David Allen is reporting from Washington, D.C., a large golden craft has descended onto the White House lawn.
If you just
Now this David character is on my front lawn? Possible.
People exiting the alien craft? If you've just joined us, it would appear an alien craft has landed in Washington, D.C., and an alien species is accompanied by what looks like American astronauts. We're seeing alien craft
Impossible!
proximity
Where the hell is
to
Foley?
obelisks and monuments all across the world.
For some reason, Avis, everyone seems very calm.
We go live to our field reporter in Washington, D.C.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been very fortunate to spend time with your Mary. The courtesy of her time, her care, and selflessness has made the decision to come here very easy for our monarchs.
The greed of the slave culture has multiplied, and we are right back where we began. They are primitive, and the crossbreeding has proven nothing.
There is one child who has evoked all cultures and is aware.
Proof is required. Bring the child forth.
The child is a perfect mix of all bloodlines. Common raw. Your proof is provided.
Not proof. That is manipulation. I demand living proof.
The child is unborn.
No. The words must be spoken, and I do not hear the baby's voice like you do, Sekemi Bra.
Kamen Ra, your request has been fulfilled.
The treaty stated that the name of the ancients be spoken. The name of the one who made the land fertile must be spoken.
Suba! Suba! Early Egyptians called him the one who created the Nile. He who made the land fertile.
Do not speak again, mortal.
The word has been spoken.
This world was seeded by my people.
The ruling is final. Leave now or be in violation of the sanction.
I have been called many names by your species. Dragon, Naga, Dagon, Draguna. I am from the constellation of Dracul. This land, these people, belong to me. I have guided and nurtured my pets for eons. You do not speak for me. I too am an elder.
Elder of Daconia, we do not contest your magic. But your seed was granted permission on many planets, with no offspring.
Thus, I deem the section has ended, and so as your time raise. I claim that the original purveyor of Earth, and I command that you leave at once.
Elder, you have created much. You have rebuilt your oceans, but humankind is its own purveyor.
Proof is required.
Proof is here before you. Stand down, or be subject to judgment.
Nay. I hereby challenge this ruling to the highest court.
Your request has been denied.
And so has your false claim. My armies will rain upon you for treason.
All of the 33 constellations' resources are beckoning your door. And where are you? But here. I have granted you your oceans under the law of the First Sanctions. Adhere to the code, or be forever banned.
Delay further, and your people will bear the watery grave.
Your world has been under threat from many predators, and we have protected you for tens of thousands of years. But your planet has reached the end of an era. The allotted time for you to evolve as a species has run its course. The petition has been long awaited to return your world to a mining status. This Earth has been deemed by the 33 constellations as a healing planet. And the mining petition has been denied. Those who have ruled for personal gain will be tried for their crimes. The great minds that walk among you will no longer be silenced. The world and its fruits belong to you all. Please remain still and calm. Your world has been cleansed of evil. The intervention has ended. Let the celebrations begin.
Dad.
David, it's done.
Yeah,
A plan worked.
your plan.
Have I been mentioned?
No, I don't think your name was involved.
Good. I want to keep it that way.
Doesn't really matter now.
Maybe. But you can't be too careful.
Yeah. Nice work.
Guided by our elders, our new leaders could shepherd us into our highest purpose. Through the voices of the universe, ushering in a time of peace and prosperity never before imagined on Earth. At last, humanity was united and could be a part of the 33 constellations. But for others, the journey had only just begun. Ancient mysteries left undiscovered, available to those that can understand more of the universe's hidden messages, because there awaits human destiny.